in our workshop. Her name is Sabina. She's from Azerbaijan and she's a master student of Barış Kerem Bahar at Ankara Müzik ve Güzel Sanatlar University. And she will be playing Bach Suite for us. Number 4. Which one?
Alematra.
Aleman. Okay. Really nice. I really like your sound. I like your phrasings very much. They were very clear. How do you feel now? Do you feel a bit nervous? Do you feel calm? Calm. Okay, good, good. I think overall I like your bow hand and everything. What I felt is that I love your phrasing. I thought you could do even more and even bigger if you were a little bit more centered. I felt like you, with your going up, sometimes getting in the way of your sound wanted to get bigger. And that's, we all do this. This is like a habit because we wanted to be espressive, right? Expressive. And then and your body is very flexible. I like that. But then our body always has to work for what we want to do, what we want to achieve. It should never go on our way. Okay, so I think this is one thing that I wanted to work on. And then maybe once we do that, then we can maybe pick some places that we could be lower and then we could be louder. So we will be a little bit more colorful. So those are the two things that I think we need to work on. So can you pick your viola up one more time, please? Mm-hmm. And now, before you start, what do you think? What do you have in mind? Ne düşünüyorsun?
Dance.
Dance.
Yes.
Perfect. Dance. Okay. And then within this dance, is it a happy dance?
Yes.
It's a happy dance. Okay. So you think about the pickup. Upbeat düşünüyoruz. Okay. Okay. Can you show us that? Okay, good, good. So now we're going to do this one more time, but I don't want your feet to be up in the air at all. Okay? Within the same feeling, I understand why you want to do this. Okay, you want to do this, but instead of moving with our viola and the whole body, can you keep that and then let the arms do it? Really nice. Okay. How did you feel now? Did you feel a little bit more centered? Yes?
Yes.
I think the sound was much better. So now. Okay. The other thing. Do you want to start on the string? Do you want to start up from air? Up from air? Okay. But if you want to choose that, and it's a choice, then you want to make sure that when you come closer, your bow is slowing down a little bit. Yeah, look, show me. Really nice. So, what I'm missing is so I want you to hear the bass line a little bit more connected, if possible, okay? Nice, beautiful. Okay, so now maybe a little bit more E flat. So when we play Bach, especially we wanted to use as many open strings as possible and then really get them ring. So can you play that E only? Sol? The ring as much as possible can with our instrument. Can you get instead a little bit more? So maybe a little bit more elbow. Yes. No, not this one. Try one more time. I want you to hear the difference. That's good. That's a little too soft. So what you can almost visually see that how much your string gets the ring. Okay? Nice. Okay, so that's the G we want. Beginning. The moving line, the same thing. So I think with your just very soft touch to playing this, beautiful. We always, when we play Bach, we always wanted to think there's a left hand and there's a right hand. So do you know why Bach wrote these pieces? Why did I say that left hand and the right hand? Which instrument might have been the Bach? Organ. Exactly. Okay, so Bach didn't have the organ at the time, so he composed this piece for the cello, and then we have the partition and the violin. So we always wanted to think that there's a left hand with the long, and then the right hand is like improvising on the top of that. That's why if we don't hear the bass line, with ringing enough and long, then we are missing that feeling. Then it's like a really nice improvisation piece, but it's not the organ. Okay? More on the key. F, F. Yes, a little bit more deeper. Yes. Yes, nice. Make sure that you're playing the bass line, okay? So now when we get to this other material, so we have the slow 16th and we have 8 notes. Since this is a dance, can you get the 8 notes a little bit more dancey? So that means they need a little bit more staccato, a little bit more pointy. But your phrasing is not clear enough. Can you slow the tempo once and then show me really where is the highest point of the phrase? Make sure that you're going all the way. Sometimes you give up. Don't give up on phrase. Okay, let's move on to the second half. I think that your pickup to 1 is a little too legato. I don't feel because if this is a dance that we agreed, there are always you would have to think within the steps, okay? Nice, beautiful. Sorry, because this is not so much of the material that I think we can really do the little sections. Be careful when you are on the G string and the D string and playing 4th finger. Especially the 4th fingers. Can you say it one more time and then listen to that? elbow. Huh? Here, same with the 8 notes. A little bit more bouncy with the 8 notes for the dance character. I feel that your 8 notes are a little bit too romantic, almost. Do you want to make them romantic? Yes. No? Okay. Ba? In ba? Yes? No? That's your choice. Okay, but I hear them a little bit too romantic for my taste. I think I would want them to be a little bit more bouncy because it's a dance. So instead, so what we want is clearance in every single note on the 8 notes. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful. That was really nice. But same thing when we're on a C string. Can you dig in the sound a little bit more? Huh? Keep. Okay, so what happened there now? What happened? Were you singing inside the 16?
Yeah.
Yes? I think you were maybe, when we sing the notes all the way within the 16, then it reflects our hands. I think you were singing a little too fast, that your hand can respond. Let's do this one more time. So feel where the phrase is really going. Nice, beautiful. I think in general, when you go to the lower strings, to the C string, your elbow tends to be a little bit too low, which means that it stays here, and that's when we actually want to bring out the C string alive, it's a little too soft to my taste. Sorry, when we get to the ending, for instance, here. Here, you make sure that your elbow is. Try some more confusing here. now it was a little too much. So what you need is that you wanted to prepare. Huh? Can you slow your tempo down once, really slow, but feel that string crossing on your elbow? As if you are practicing this in the room. But dig in the sound. Dig in the sound. So what we want a higher elbow, but we don't want a higher arm position. Because again, yes, that's it. Yes, do the same thing one more time, a little bit more body control. So just really focus on only elbow and the sound. So the other control mechanism is the sound. So even if your elbow is higher, this is not the sound we want, right? Really get that control. Try one more time, slow. This is really nice because you're doing everything right, but the sound, is it the sound you want? Or is it too soft? Yeah? Can you get a little bit more viola, darker sound, huh?